Hey guys, it's me, Nala from The Miniature Life. Today I'm going to be showing you one of my favourite little recipes that I love pulling out whenever I'm craving Chinese food. During COVID-19, of course, with all the restaurants running different hours and unfortunately not having any Chinese takeaway close to my house meant I had to take matters in my own hands. So I worked out how to make these delicious spring onion pancakes. For the pancakes, we're going to need 300 grams of plain flour that I've sifted into a bowl, 1 cup of very hot, almost boiling water, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, and 2 spring onions really finely chopped. I've also got some black sesame seeds and melted butter. For the sauce, we're going to need 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of rice vinegar, 1 red chilli chopped finely, and about a teaspoon worth of Sichuan peppers that I've already crushed in a mortar and pestle. To make the pancakes, add all the water into the flour and use your hand to knead everything together. Add the oil little by little into the dough to ensure that you get a really smooth mixture. You want to knead the dough until it stops being sticky. You don't want to add more oil after that point, it'll become too thin and it'll be really difficult to roll out later on. It's perfectly okay if that does happen, just go ahead and add more flour to dry out the dough again. This is what the dough should look like. It should be soft to touch and it shouldn't stick to your hands. Coat your bowl with a little bit of oil and place the dough inside and cover it with a wet towel. Set this aside for 1 hour. While the dough is proofing, let's make our sauce. To the soy sauce, add the rice vinegar, Sichuan peppers, and chilli. I also add a couple of the chopped spring onions just to get that flavour through the sauce. The dough has been proofing for 1 hour and you can see that the gluten has formed really well. To make the pancakes, I divide the dough into 8 little balls. Now take one of the balls and roll it out using a rolling pin. We need a really thin pancake to make this work. You want to roll it out until it's just starting to become a little bit translucent. Once you're ready, use a brush to brush over the melted butter, then sprinkle over the black sesame seeds, followed by the spring onions. I call this the tuck and roll, where you lift the dough a little bit and then tuck it over to create a log. You want to do this with the entire length of the dough and get a really tight roll. This is going to ensure you get beautiful layers of spring onion, dough, and butter so that you have a beautiful, crispy and flaky pancake. It's okay if it's not perfect, we're actually going to roll it out all over again. Once we've achieved this log, start curling in one end to form a snail spiral. Then use your fingers to flatten it out a little bit and bring back the rolling pin to roll it out a couple of times. I like my pancakes to be about 1/2 centimeter thick so that they're really flaky and I'm able to break them apart really well. You could go ahead and fry the pancake without rolling it out at all, but I like it to be a little bit bigger. Here's a challenge for you. Try to get a round pancake every single time. What we're effectively doing is creating wonderful layers between the dough, the butter, the sesame, and the spring onions. This will ensure we get a beautifully flaky pancake and actually get all of those flavors beautifully dispersed throughout. Now that you've rolled out one, continue with the remaining dough balls. Now we're ready to cook the pancakes. In a non-stick fry pan, heat up about a teaspoon worth of vegetable oil. Once that's hot, place one of your pancakes right into the pan and give it a good shake. We want to make sure the oil has completely spread across the base of the pancake. Cook the dough until it's nice and crispy and use a spatula to flip this around. And there you have it. These are my delicious, really easy spring onion pancakes. Serve these pancakes hot with the delicious dipping sauce. Trust me when I say it's the dipping sauce that makes the biggest difference. The Sichuan peppers leave a beautiful numbing flavour on your tongue and they work so beautifully with that spring onion flavour. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. It's definitely one of my favourite Chinese treats to make at home and it's so simple as well. If you liked today's video, please do let me know. Like, comment and subscribe, and please let us know what other recipes you would like to see. Thanks for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys next week.